Hello, beautiful people. My name is Amanda Zitto. If you are new here, I make motorcycle travel vlogs, how-tos, and general encouragement for you to get out and do the thing. And in just 4 weeks, I'll be taking on my biggest trip yet, an 8,000-mile solo loop of the United States on my motorcycle. Today, we're doing a bit of a half test run. I'm not going to throw the duffel bag on the back of the bike, but I have packed my saddlebags and the front bags and my tank bag the way that I want them to be during the trip. So we're going to do kind of a half test run. The full test run is actually going to happen when I head to Montana to organize Rocky Mountain Roll. That's coming up really fast. I leave for that next Monday, actually. Wow. Anyway, the other reason we are hitting the road today is because I got a lovely invite from a couple of motovloggers who are currently in my area. Okay, maybe not quite in my area. They're about 150 miles south, but that seemed like a good test run to make sure that Briarios is running properly, and also a great opportunity to meet some motorcyclists who are living off their motorcycles full time right now. And I love seeing how everybody else does the motorcycle camping thing. I always learn something new. Their setup is a little bit different than mine, but I'll stop teasing you. We have to hit the road. This is Two Wheels Big Life. You guys should go and definitely check out their channel. They are awesome. You guys are doing this full time right now, right?
Yes.
Yes,
we are full time in a tent.
We've been full time for 2 months.
2 months since
April 22nd.
April 22nd.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Richard has the Harley Davidson.
Yes.
And Chris has the BMW. And the Harley pulls a trailer that has a freaking solar panel on it, which is super cool. And they have the giant Grand Hut REA. Not that I'm biased at all. And like they have like the full-on setup. Like, I'm jealous. I'm pretty sure like my whole food up setup will like fit in like in their sink.
In the sink.
We're traveling on 2 motorcycles.
That's true.
With a
the
trailer. Yeah. So yeah, we can. Whatever size you get, you will bring it.
That's true.
That's exactly what we've done. And sometimes we've brought way too much stuff. So I have a tendency to mail stuff back to a
We've
friend's
done that
house.
twice.
Yes.
We've mailed stuff twice.
And we could do it again too.
This is our pantry. Our pantry is this.
Just pops right out the back.
Yeah, just pops right out the back. We got a lid, got a cutting board, all the spices, oil.
You're just prepared.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my food bag will fit in that box.
And our food bag is this box. Then the guy comes over and he goes, "It looks like you guys would probably have this. Do you have a wine opener?" And we're on a motorcycle, he's in a car, and we're like, "Actually, yes, we do." I knew it.
You look like you carry.
You look like you carry everything.
I didn't know if we should take that as a compliment or not.
Yes.
I mean, I would take it as a compliment because it means you look prepared.
Yes.
There you go.
We were prepared. There's a 500 watt inverter here. Here's the solar charger. There's a 650 watt battery, amp hour battery, and then this little guy is a thermostat. So when it reaches 100 degrees, it turns on a little fan that's down there. Remember me telling you about that?
Oh Yeah.
I got a little fan that blows air that pulls the air through it to keep it cool. And it'll run both of our computers for 10 hours.
Well, thank you guys so much for inviting me out and feeding me.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
you are so welcome.
So glad that you came out here.
Hopefully
Yes.
I'll get to run into you on the trip at some point. We'll probably cross paths again.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it sounds like we might be in Montana about the same time.
Yeah.
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 We might.
we
We'll
will-
definitely have to.
We'll
look
reach
you
out
up
to you and
for
see
sure.
where you are.
Yeah. Definitely go check out them. They are awesome, amazing people. I will leave their links in the description.
Awesome.
Yeah. Not new no more. Okay, so I definitely got home a little bit later than I had planned last night. Richard and Chris were amazing, and I could not stop talking to them, so I definitely left later than I had planned to. It's also just really lovely to get to meet other motorcyclists and kind of talk about the whole YouTube thing. We are in a very specific niche here on YouTube, so even if I run into other YouTubers, they don't quite get the struggles of trying to film a motorcycle trip. But update on how Briarios did. He ran fantastically, no issues whatsoever, like sitting at 70 for like the last 2 hours coming home. No issues whatsoever. The little kink that I still need to work out is how these bags sit on my engine guards. Can you see them? Yeah, these bags. I had the brilliant idea to keep my tools and like first aid kit and my extra pair of gloves and like these bags on the engine guards, partially because they're easy access and that means they're not buried under other things in the bags in the back of my bike. For those who are going to ask, Amanda, why don't you put your tools in the tool tubes that you installed on your bike in the first episode in the series? And that is because my tool roll is too fat to fit in those tool tubes. Also, I use those tool tubes for my water bottle that I put my electrolytes in because I don't want to make my hydration bladder dirty with the tablets that I use for electrolytes. And I use the other tool tube for my extra little can of gas. They're the perfect size for that. And no, the gas one does not go near my exhaust for everybody who has been making fun of me for that. Anyway, point being that the way that these bags, I mounted them on the front in the first place, there is no good place for the straps to go that they don't kind of move around while I'm going down the highway. So I need to figure out a way to create hard mounting points for those straps so those bags aren't moving around. At no point was it in danger of actually falling off the bike. The straps haven't stretched. They aren't moving in the thing. It's just that the straps themselves are moving around on the bars. So that's allowing them to kind of go wherever they want to go. I'm sure between me and my dad and my brother, when I head to Montana, we will find a more sturdy solution. But yeah, that's really... Everything else worked out wonderfully. The new system that I've got going on, my tank bag, worked awesome. I can't remember if I showed you guys or not, but I did buy some foam. I cut out the hole for my camera. And so my tank bag is essentially a camera zone at this point. There's a little bit of room for my inReach and a snack. But other than that, it's all camera gear all the time. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely go check out Rich and Chris over at Two Wheels Big Life. They are wonderful human beings. And in the meantime, guys, if you like this video, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. If you like this channel and would like to get early access to videos like these, you can head on over to Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to videos like these and insider information on my upcoming trip that I'm not sharing anywhere else. Huge shout out to my patron supporters, people who have been buying the stuff off of my Amazon wishlist, and people who have been donating over on Ko-Fi, because without your support, this trip would not be happening. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And in the meantime, guys, I'll see you later. Question for my end screen crew. Would you travel with a cast iron skillet on your motorcycle? Do you travel with a cast iron skillet on your motorcycle? I'm curious.